I was just gifted a bag of bones. Well, I guess not gifted, but permanent loan. A bunch of harbor seal bones. And now it is the ultimate puzzle where I get to figure out how to put these together and how to hang it from the ceiling. Woohoo! Here comes the very fun part. I get to sort all of these teeny tiny bones, and I mean teeny tiny, including, this is kind of cool that it has the claw on it. So these will be the flippers, the front and the rear limbs, and I gotta figure out right from left and front from back. Whew, this is gonna be tricky. I've managed to pair up all of the leg, or I guess flipper bones and nails, and I only have 13 that I couldn't find matches for. So all these little tiny things, these carpals, goodness, these are super hard to match up. And then I've got one extra and one extra here. So all in all, not too terrible. Now I just have to figure out left from right and figure out how to put them all together. We're gonna build it right on this. I suspect my seal's a little bit bigger than this, but that's okay. We'll figure it out because I gotta determine which are feet and which are front flippers. With the bones sorted, I was able to drill a small hole through each one, threading a wire through, and then assemble them together into the front and back flippers respectively. We are now to the drilling phase, drilling through the cervical vertebra. And you can see, threading them through on this wire, it's working out so far. Just drilling bones. Once all of the vertebrae were drilled through the center, they were labeled and assembled in order on this heavy-duty wire that's got a little bit of curvature to it to help give it some lifelike posing in the final product. Once that was done, the seal was hung and the work on the ribs and gluing the vertebra in place began. Okay, here's the updated progress on our seal articulation. Got the spine all in with the little tail parts glued into the sacrum. We've got all the ribs lined up and ready to be inserted. And now I'm just drilling holes for those insertions there. Then we'll get the limbs on, which those are at least assembled. And then we'll be ready to hang it. Assembling the ribs is pretty tricky because they have to be done straight. Here you can see me checking my work from underneath to see that the spacing is very even. And at this point it was going pretty well. So we continue with the assembly of the entire rib cage, which then gets wired together. Once those wires are in place, they're coated with a layer of silicone and attached to the sternum bones. And then you can see here I'm applying that silicone and smoothing it out and applying it and smoothing it out. It's a very tedious process. This takes a long time because the silicone must dry in between each layer. But this yields the cartilage of the rib cage and helps to hold everything in place. And it's kind of funny because your hands get very, very pruny doing this. Next, I wired the bottom jaw to the top of the cranium, installed hardware to be able to hang this seal from the ceiling. The ceiling mounts are in. Now to go get my seal.
We're so excited to finally be displaying this lovely articulated skeleton of a harbor seal that Rachel has been working diligently on. Downstairs we go. We're coming in.
The hardest part.
I don't know about that. There was some fingers and toes. Hey Rachel, what's this?
This is a harbor seal. It came to me in a bag. And I put it together as
So
best
proud of you.
as I can. Talk about the world's worst puzzle. I only was left over with a few missing bones and a few extra bones. So that feels right.
Great.
Like any puzzle, right?
Yeah.
Installing the seal into the ceiling was very easy. The seal skeleton only weighs a few pounds overall. And now you can come visit it at the Marine Life Center and see up close what harbor seal's bones look like. Learn, have fun.